104.9 Coyote Country. That time of morning again. Time again for Weights and Plates with Jenna DeManincore. With me on the phone right now, your ACE certified personal trainer. She does meal prep and meal planning and just all-around fitness guru in Uvalde, Texas. Good morning, Jenna.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. So what's the good word from you these days?
Not much. Just staying really busy over here between Snap and Pure and getting clients signed up, and the schedule is constantly stacking and filling up. So thank you to the radio and all my listeners out there. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, everybody loves what you're offering us on the air, so thank you so much for continuing to do it. So you got any good words for us today? Any good advice?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about different forms of exercise and how to achieve your goals. And I know it can get kind of complicated and feeling like a burden to some people. And I wanted to kind of simplify the process for anybody, whether you're just beginning or if you're in it and you want to achieve something differently. And I would tell everybody is first is figure out what your goal is, whether it is fat loss, weight loss, if you want to build muscle, set your goal. And it can also include, hey, I want to lose weight, and along that way, I want to be able to do 10 push-ups or 10 sit-ups or whatever the case may be. Once you have your goal set, I would say, hey, how can we achieve that goal? And then we would figure out what kind of exercise would be best for you. Would it be a lot of cardio where you're moving, you're at a high pace, you're sweating a lot? Do you want to do something fun with that? Not just running, because maybe, running makes you bored. Running's boring to some people.
Right.
I'm one of them. Yeah, I can't stand to run. I'll do anything but run. And so you got to figure out ways around that. Like, okay, you don't want to run. What about Zumba? Zumba's a great exercise, and it's fun. Or you could come try out one of the classes over at Pure where we're doing circuits. It's also a higher intensity. Or maybe you want to do something like spin. And spin is a really good it's a good cardiovascular exercise, so really good on the lower body. You'll feel that burn throughout the legs. But I would say once you figure out your goal and you choose an exercise, don't be surprised if you start exercising and you figure out it just isn't for you. If it's not for you, you just try something different, but give it a couple weeks. You got to give it a go at it, put 100% effort into it before you decide it's not for you. I would advise, because not many people really truly enjoy cardio. I do know a few, and I find them very special.
Well, tell me this, if I may ask this question. So you're an ACE certified personal trainer, so this is what you do. You're basically trained to kind of pay attention to body types and exercise habits and all that stuff. And I'm sure that when you're talking to a client or potential client by their body type and by their strength and weight and whatnot, what they're capable of. Is it your job to maybe push somebody in a direction? Let's just say I'm like, hey man, I want to do cardio. I want to, I come to you with my idea of what's good for me, but you look at me and you realize, hey, you know what? This guy's really not the candidate for this type of exercise. Is that something that do you make that assessment? Do you, I guess, would you make a suggestion or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So like if you were to come in and you're telling me like, this is what I've done in the past, but it didn't work for you, like it didn't, heed results, then I'd say, hey, let's try something different. I have some women that, some of my female clients are just flat out, I don't want to lift weights. I won't lift weights. And they let me know that, and that's when I say, okay. And then I have more open-minded clients, and they're like, I'm open to whatever you may think will work. I'm a huge fan of weights, and it doesn't have to be incredible.
I'm a huge fan of plates.
Weights, hey, I offer both, though, weights and plates. No, it's not necessarily about the weight that you're pulling or pushing, like the amount, like the pounds. It's about doing it correctly and having great form. And weightlifting is incredibly beneficial. I mean, it literally will strengthen your skeleton, which for a lot of people as we get older, especially women, osteoporosis is it's a thing. It happens to a lot of women. So by building or weightlifting, and then like I said, it doesn't have to be incredible amounts of weights, but just doing it properly with good technique, you can actually strengthen your skeleton. It's going to help strengthen your joints and overall just increase your ability to live your life daily. And that's what I tell my clients. And if they say, hey, I'm not interested in that, it's like, okay, well, what do you want to, what do you have in mind? And then we form a plan together. It's very, very individual. Each client is very different and challenging. It's a lot of fun.
Well, very good. Again, it's Jenna DeManicore from Weights and Plates. Find her at weightsandplates.com. That's weightsandplates.com. Also Instagram and Facebook. And the website, and also the phone number is 830-900-GOAL, which that's a word you used a lot today. 830-900-GOAL, G-O-A-L, to get in touch with her. And anything else you got to give us here, Jenna?
Yeah, we're going to have free workouts over at Pure Fitness for Valentine's. So anybody wants to get out instead of going out to eat, you want to do something a little bit different, maybe with your significant other or even on your own, come on out, come check us out, and we're going to have free classes. Check us out on Facebook.
Well, right on. Again, it's Jenna DeManicore from Weights and Plates. Thank you, Jenna. We appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.